Hello everyone, you're watching pokernewsdotcom and welcome back to our coverage of the Aussie Millions. I am with Miss Celina Lin. Unfortunately busted from the main, but that's fine. That's not the purpose of our meeting today. I asked Celina to pick a hand that was interesting that she played and give us a hand analysis and a walkthrough. But before we do that, I first want to just get out there. You've been on this Twitch game too, so tell us what your plans are kind of for your streaming this 2016.
Well, as you guys know, most of the guys that do streams, they're more online pros. But because, I do like interacting with everybody and I've got a very outgoing personality, Twitch is a great platform for me to reach out to people. So as a live pro, I'll be getting into it, and at the same time, I do have a lot of live stops to go to, so it does make it a little bit harder for me to stream for all you guys out there. I actually get called out all the time on Twitter. Hey, when are you streaming next? When are you streaming next, right? But, once the Aussie Millions is over, I plan to do 2 or 3 weeks of good streaming. Then I go on to the NPC and then the GPL draft as well.
Oh, yes. I can't wait. I'll be there too. Well, let's get right into it then. Just walk us through your whole thought process in an interesting spot here.
Okay, so the hand that I played was actually against John Juanda. And you know how he stares you, it's super intimidating, it's crazy. So every time I play the hand with him, I'm just like looking at the table, right? I'm just like... So actually what happened was I had pocket sixes, I raised it up. We had pretty much even stack at the time, so then he defended out of the big blind. The flop actually came very, very coordinated. It was 10, Jack, Queen, 2 spade, okay? Now, I know that against his defending range, it's probably like he's hit the flop, okay? But it's technically not going to be as good as if I had my strong hands. So I decided to, he checks, I decided to bet. He calls. Turn, it was like, a red 7, so it didn't really matter or something. He checks again, I bet, and he calls again. And I'm like sitting there going, oh, this is getting a little bit bigger than, I'm just like hoping for him to let go. And then on the river, king comes, right? It was king of clubs. So it's like the board now reads 10, Jack, Queen, King, and any ace makes a straight. And he checks again. And I'm like, oh, gotta do it.
Got a triple barrel here.
Got a triple barrel. And I bet again on the river. And he just tanks. He goes into tank for like 2 minutes and he's like talking to himself. Do you really have it? What are you doing this with? And just like talks everything, just watching my expression, right? And because, I've played poker long enough, so I'm just like going, don't react, right? But it was nervous. It's nervous because he's got so much experience. He's able to pick up the smallest things. So, but I guess he hasn't played against girls as much, so maybe that's the advantage I had. And then he ended up folding the hand, so I was like, okay, phew.
Yes, and then would it would have been the same for you if a less scary card came on the river also?
Yeah, I think I still have to bet again. It's probably maybe easier for him to call, but that card I think probably made it a little bit tougher for him. Yeah.
There you go, John Juanda. Hope you're not watching this because we don't want you to know anything. Well, I really appreciate you. Celina Lin, we'll see her at the party tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're on pokernewsdotcom.